Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today for this historic moment in Blue Raider sports history. As you know, we're here to break ground and celebrate the beginning of a new era in our rich athletic history. The Student Athlete Performance Center is the cornerstone of MTSU's Build Blue campaign and will transform the north end of Floyd Stadium for years to come. The $66 million, 85,000 square foot facility has been designed to accommodate spaces for sports medicine, equipment storage, weight training and conditioning, locker rooms, office space, and nutrition and dining space to benefit all of our more than 360 Blue Raider student athletes. In addition, premium seating opportunities will be added to Floyd Stadium, part of a private third-floor club area available on game days and for the community throughout the year. To begin today's groundbreaking ceremony, it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Sidney A. McPhee, President of Middle Tennessee State University, and our First Lady, Liz McPhee. As our 10th president, Dr. McPhee has helped MTSU become a top nationally and internationally renowned university. His dedicated efforts have been instrumental in moving the dream of enhancing our current Blue Raider athletic facilities to this new complex that will be second to none in the country. Currently, President McPhee serves on the NCAA Division I Board of Directors. He is a published scholar and has made numerous presentations throughout the U.S. and in countries around the world. During President McPhee's tenure, the campus has grown to more than 1,200 acres. There's been nearly $1.5 billion in facility construction and renovations. The university has grown in academic quality and national prominence. 2 colleges and 20 institutes and centers and more than 40 degree programs have been added. And the Princeton Review has recognized MTSU in its best colleges list for the past 4 consecutive years. For more than 2 decades, Dr. McPhee has worked tirelessly to make MTSU accessible and affordable. Through his dedicated efforts, MTSU has become recognized as Tennessee's #1 ranked public university for return on investment. Dr. McPhee believes the university's greatest investments are those made in the lives of our more than 20,000 students and its 150,000 alumni, focusing on the value of their degree. Please help me welcome Dr. Sidney A. McPhee.
Thank you, Ed, for that very kind introduction. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. You all know me better than that. You are true Blue Raiders. You sound like you're not ready for some exciting things to happen. Let's try it again. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Much better. You're a good group of students. This is a university. Now, seriously, before we begin our program today, I would like to ask that you join me in a moment of silence as we remember our trusty and loyal Blue Raider supporter, Joey Jacobs, who recently passed away. Thank you. Joey's passion for ours, always looking to the future and ways that we could make the university stronger. So when he had a great idea or saw something to advance the university that required action, he would say to me, "It is our time." This is a very special time for our Blue Raider athletic program and our coaches, student athletes, and fans. It is truly a great day to be a Blue Raider. It is truly a great day to be a Blue Raider. All right. It is indeed a pleasure to officially launch the construction of our new Student Athlete Performance Center with today's groundbreaking and to celebrate the next chapter in our athletic department's history. Joining us for our groundbreaking event, we have a number of guests, and all of you are very special guests. But I would like to acknowledge a few that are with us today. First, I want to start with the MTSU Board of Trustees, Chairman Steve Smith and his wife, Denise. Let's give them a round of applause. We also have Trustee Tom Boyd and his wife, Martha. Trustee Rick Cottle, our faculty trustee. And a number of our very supportive delegation area, local delegation that have been extremely supportive to this university. From the 13th District, State Senator Don White. From District 34, State Representative Tim Rudd. And our newest representative from District 13, Representative Robert Stevens. And I'm told that Representative Mike Sparks is on his way. Let's give him a round of applause in absentia. From our MTSU Foundation Board President, these groups of individuals are responsible for helping this university become what it is today with their support. And I'd like for you to recognize President Ronald Roberts. Let's give him a round of applause. And we also have another trustee who's to my left, our good friend, J.B. Baker. Let's give J.B. a round of applause. And the National Alumni Association President, Michael Hogan. Where's Michael? There he is. Let's give them all a round of applause. They're great supporters of our university, ladies and gentlemen. Now, over the years, you've heard me often say that an institution's athletic program is the front porch of the university. That statement, ladies and gentlemen, has never been truer than it is today, as we begin the construction of this long-anticipated project here on the northern edge of our campus. And once completed, this new facility, along with the improved Murphy Center, will be part of our new gateway into our athletic plaza and will stand as a visible reminder of our commitment to the academic and athletic success. And I think it's extremely fitting that we are gathered here in the Emmett and Rose Kennon Hall of Fame building for today's historic activities. It was just a little more than a year ago when, in this very same place, we announced the most ambitious fundraising effort in the history of our athletic program. And I remember telling Chairman Smith, we met just a bit early before this program, I remember when we announced that, there were a few snickers in the community. I don't think there are no snickers here. Look around this room. Let's give yourselves a round of applause for making a dream become a reality. Thanks to the ongoing success of our Blue Bill campaign, Build Blue campaign, and the support that we have received from our incredible fans, we are ready to start the construction on the first phase of a transformational change in our athletic venues and facilities. So I say again, ladies and gentlemen, it's time. I think this is a participatory audience here. I'll try it again, and let's see if you can repeat that. I say again, ladies and gentlemen. It's time. All right. Okay. Our campus has a proud history of athletic success, winning not only championships and individual honors in every sport, but maintaining a high level of academic success among our student athletes, including setting a record for our graduation success rate of, ladies and gentlemen, 94% for all sports on this campus. In addition, ranking us as second in Conference USA behind the private university Rice, and second only behind Vanderbilt among all Division I universities in the United States of America. That's over 350 plus Division I. We are second in the nation with the success of ours. And so while it would be impossible to acknowledge every contributor to our program's achievement, I want to just take a moment to thank a few of those whose vision and dedication helped lay the groundwork from where we are today. And any discussion of our Blue Raider athletics program success has to start with the foundation, Johnny Red Floyd and Charles Bubba Murphy. These two Hall of Fame honorees established the standard by which all of our programs are judged today. In 1917, just 6 years after the university was founded, Coach Floyd led Middle Tennessee Normal School to an undefeated season. And during his time in Murfreesboro, he won 2 conference championships and completed a 38-1 record. Bubba Murphy, MTSU first All-American, led the Blue Raiders as a player, coach, and athletic director. And under his leadership, we won numerous conference championships and 4 bowl games, and was often ranked among America's best small college teams. We're no longer small, little, middle, but at that time we were still the best. It is fitting that this new facility will be built adjacent to our football stadium and our arena that bears the name of these 2 great Blue Raiders. Now, while Floyd and Murphy set the early standard, the university has enjoyed sustained success in a broad array of sports under great leadership of previous coaches and administrators, including Lee Fowler, Boots Donnelly, Jimmy Earle, Dean Hayes, John Stanford, Kermit Davis, Johnny Moore, and Steve Peterson, just to name a few. And that legacy of incomparable coaches and administrators is sure to increase with the exceptional men and women we have on our staff, our coaches today, under the current leadership of Athletic Director Chris Massaro. But great coaches and athletic administrators, they're only good as the players that not they just bring to the university, but they develop. And since our earliest of teams, we have been blessed with extraordinary athletes and have seen championships and individual honors in all sports, including, ladies and gentlemen, national championships in golf and tennis, and countless all-conference and all-American multiple conference championship and the NCAA tournament appearances. How about those ranked 23rd Lady Raiders, ladies and gentlemen? Sustaining this level of athletic success lies at the heart of this state-of-the-art facility that we are breaking ground on today. And once completed, the Student Athlete Performance Center and its expanded space for our sports medicine and strength training programs will provide all of our student athletes in every sport the training and wellness facilities to meet their needs. And in addition to providing enhanced, dedicated space for our football and coaches and players, we're going to make available not only needed resources, but it will help us to modernize and retrofit Murphy Center, which has served as a social, academic, and athletic hub for our community. And I say, ladies and gentlemen, this facility would not be possible without the financial support of Blue Raider fans. Athletic facilities are not funded by the state. Let me repeat that. We don't get a dime from the state. They're funded by our alumni, fans, and our donors, and our students. We have secured over $66 million to support this facility and our enhancement of Murphy Center. And our highly successful Build Blue campaign, which is led by former State Senator Andy Womack, has raised more than $17 million. Initially, the goal was $17 million to support this. Thank you, Andy. You stand and let's give you and your team a round of applause. And I want to emphasize that this groundbreaking would not have been possible or occurred without, again, the incredible support that we have received from our fans and our alumni, students, and friends in the community. And every single gift, no matter the amount, we have received has been important to helping us reach the goal today. And while time doesn't allow me to personally acknowledge and thank everyone who has joined us in this effort, I do think it's appropriate to thank our leadership donors for their remarkable support. So for those who are present, please stand when I call your name and remain standing until the end. Hold your applause. First, Chairman Steve Smith and his wife, Denise. Debbie Jacobs and the family of late Joey Jacobs. The family of Tommy and the late Judy Smith. John and Gina Floyd. Andy and Karen Adams. Brad and Elizabeth Allen. Nick and Marissa Schumacher. Dawn and Hannah Witherspoon. Rick and Sarah Stockstill. Kevin and Clark Byard, and the estate of Dr. Liz Ray. Let's give them all a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. These donors and their contributions have enabled us to reach this important milestone, but we still have more work to do. Andy will tell you that. And I think he will have the collection plate at the end of the door. I want to thank all of you for your generosity. But most important, I want to thank you for your belief in MTSU and the MTSU Athletic Department. This groundbreaking publicly affirms our commitment to maintaining a nationally competitive athletic program. And in doing so, however, we really do need your continued support. Today's highly competitive athletic landscape requires not only great facilities and coaches and athletes, but it also requires investment from our friends and alumni to compete at the highest level. Just last week, First Lady Liz and I, we attended the National NCAA convention, and we had the meeting of the board of directors, and they're coming down with some major changes that are going to really impact the face of athletics. We need your support for us to continue to be competitive in that space. So for those of you who have yet to join us in this effort, I offer you my personal invitation to help us build one of the finest facilities in the country. It is a bold vision, for certain, but one that this program and its student athletes deserve. Coupled with the recent enhancement we have made and are making for our tennis program, our golf programs, our softball stadium, this new complex will place our Blue Raider program among the nation's elite and allow student athletes to fulfill their full potential. So today we celebrate an important milestone in this historic program, but it's not the end. It is just the beginning of a new chapter in the success of our Blue Raider athletic program. So I say one last time, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Dr. McPhee. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce our chairman of the Board of Trustees, an alum, a Hall of Famer, and a true blue leader, Mr. Steve Smith.
What a day. Be a great day for a baseball game. But I want to thank you, each one. Athletics are all about teams, and this is a team effort. It's the first visible sign probably of your Board of Trustees since we've been here. But the Board of Trustees couldn't have done this without the administration and vice versa. I should have just shared President McPhee's address, because the thing I'm most proud of, I'm proud of winning the YA coach, but I'm most proud that we graduate them. If we don't graduate our students, we've just exploited them. So I'm most proud of the fact that nobody's going to outdo us in graduating our students. And I'm humbled by that. And I'm appreciative of being your chairman. Look forward to many more successes. And this is not only a new era, it's a new day. It's a new day that we can say there's not one state penny here, which is unbelievable. And I believe it's the largest athletic fundraising by a 10 factor probably. So it's an important day. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your investment. Don't give to us. Invest in the women and men that we're turning out and graduating so they can be leaders in our community. That's the goal. So thank you for being here, and thanks for allowing me to be your chairman. And it's fun to have been an athlete and trustee. And I'm through. Thank you. I want to save plenty of time, Ed, because I know Stock will have a long remarks.
Last I saw, Steve, Stock's got 20 pages to read, so you're right on it. It's a 20-pager, folks, coming up. Thank you so much, Steve. Our next speaker has guided our athletic efforts for 18 years, and he has seen, and you were talking about teams, he has seen his teams win 78 conference championships. That's an astonishing number. Folks, our Director of Athletics, Chris Massaro.
Thank you, Ed, and welcome everybody. It is a great day, so thanks for coming. And I'd be remiss if I did not point out our softball team. Thanks for being here, you guys. It's a lot warmer. It's a lot warmer in here than out there on the diamond, but those guys are working hard in this cold weather, so they open in mid-February and play all spring. So give them some love and go over and watch them play because they do a lot of sacrificing. I'd like to thank all the coaches that are here, and I hope that drives home the message that how important this building is to all of us. So thanks everybody for being here. You know, Walt Disney once said, if you can dream it, you can do it. And this building groundbreaking is an example of that dream. We've been working on this project for years, knowing it will be a game changer for our university, our athletic department, and our football program. We want this building and the Build Blue campaign to make a statement that athletics matter at MTSU. We want our teams to win Conference USA. We want our football team to be a participant in expanded college football playoff and our other sports to make deep runs in the NCAA tournament. We want all of our teams to be ranked in the top 25. Those are the goals. This building will help us achieve those. The first floor of this building will feature, for all athletes, an expanded weight room, state-of-the-art training room, a dedicated rehab area, an x-ray room, a nutritional center, and hydrotherapy pools. These additions will be great tools for all of our student athletes to accomplish those team goals and also their individual dreams. This building will help recruit and retain all of our athletes at a much higher level, bringing more success to our programs. It will be the best facility in Conference USA and beyond. The second floor will have a mix of football offices, positional meeting rooms, team meeting rooms, multimedia recruiting area, and a recruiting hospitality lounge. Those features, coupled with the locker room and team lounge on the first floor, will allow our football staff to work more efficiently in training, developing, and recruiting our student athletes. This building will be a space for our football players to congregate, to socialize, and to work and play together to win championships. This will greatly enhance an already strong culture within our football program. The third floor will feature two 30-person capacity outdoor suites, as well as an enclosed dining area for occasional meals for our student athletes. This area will also serve as a premium area for game day experience and have flexible space for various community or academic events on non-game days. The second and third floor will offer spectacular views into the stadium after the upper deck in the north end zone is demolished. The fan experience and the aesthetics of our stadium will be completely changed and improved with the interior view of this magnificent building. You've seen some pictures of it, with a new modernized scoreboard as well in the south end zone. We are excited to work with Daktronics on that important venture as well. Japanese author Satoru wrote, "Individually we are one drop, together we are an ocean." And this is very true in this entire project. As we've raised $18 million, it's gone up a little bit, Doc. It was at the rating, but this week we've had a good week. And we've got donations from over 300 donors. So there are a ton of thank yous to distribute, and let me start at the top. President McPhee has been an advocate for improved athletic facilities, and we'd not be able to break ground today without his unwavering commitment. So thank you to Dr. McPhee. I would like to thank Steve Smith for his role as well. He's been an advocate for the plan ever since the master plan was introduced. His advocacy with the board, the individual support, and the gift of time to encourage other donors to donate has been second to none. He did have a partner in crime. Joey Jacobs was a tremendous friend and advocate for the project, and I'm incredibly sad today that he can't be here physically, but I know that he's here spiritually and watching all the activities, and I'm sure he's hitting his watch. Let's get moving. Let's get on to phase 2. Let's go. But he is, I can honestly say that we wouldn't be breaking ground without Joey or Steve's efforts. So thank you guys for what you've done. I'd like to also thank all of our current and former board members who have invested their own money and have supported this project in a big way. Combined, they've contributed over $3.5 million of their personal investment in this project. Thank you, guys. Those individual drops that turn into an ocean are also our 300 donors, and that number's growing, have thrown their support behind this project. And I'd like to thank Andy Womack and Drew Shea for chairing the Build Blue campaign. Thank you, guys. I'd also like to thank all the team leaders who jumped in and helped us raise the $18 million in just over 1 year. Thank you, Dr. McPhee, for singling out our leadership donors and their incredible investment. But I also want everyone to know that this has been a grassroots effort as well. And it's been a BRAA-driven initiative. So if you've given any amount of money to the Build Blue campaign, if you're sitting, please stand. If you're standing, raise your hand. So if you've given, please raise your hand or stand. Thank you. Thank you to our university administration that has kept this project green-lighted. Our vice presidents here today, I've seen Joe Bales, Alan Thomas, Andrew Ottman. Thank you to you guys and all the vice presidents, our campus planning team that has to put up with me in a bunch of meetings, my good friends Bill Waits and Vicki Eastman, thank you guys for what you do. Our athletic department staff, thank you guys, and it's spearheaded by Larry Maples. Larry's organizational skills have kept us on cue through the whole project. Where are you, Larry? Let's give Larry a big hand, wherever. There he is, right over here. We owe a debt of gratitude to our development teams, both past and present. This includes Whit Turnbow and his team, David Blackburn and his team, and now Lee DeLeon and his development team. They've been phenomenal, and every step of the way as we continue to raise money for Build Blue. We're grateful to our design team, HOK and GMC. Thank you guys for everything and all the answers and creativity you've displayed for us. Thank you. We look forward to continuing to work with Bob Surratt and Meredith Boozer and the parent company as our general contractors. We have a lot of high confidence in this group as they've did an incredible job on the Murphy Center windows. So thank you, Bob and Meredith, for what you do for us. While there's work being done, and it's going to start immediately, you probably won't see a lot of outside activity till after basketball season. And what you'll see first is the demolition of the weight room building and the demolition of the upper deck. And that's when it'll really get excited for us. And it's about a 2-year construction project, about 18 months to 20 months, and we're hoping to cut the ribbon in the fall of 2024. In the meantime, you'll continue to see efforts by our development team working diligently to crush our $20 million fundraising goal. We hope to have another groundbreaking for Phase 2 of Build Blue, the Murphy Center renovation, as soon as possible. Thank you to everyone that's been involved in this transformational project. Please know that each contribution is deeply, deeply appreciated. Those drops do form an ocean, and thank you. I opened with a Walt Disney quote, and I'll close with a similar quote. All of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chris. As noted earlier, our new Student Athlete Performance Center will be a home for all athletes. I'd like to ask Chris Adams, our women's golf coach, to share a few thoughts with us. Come on up, Chris. And by the way, in addition to winning conference championships, Chris's team is consistently in the top 10 nationally in academics. Chris, glad to have you.
Thanks, everyone, for this opportunity to get up here and speak on behalf of all sports. All the other sports get to use this amazing facility. For women's golf, I know my players are super excited. The first time I've really seen a lot of these pictures, there's a Pop-A-Shot in there that I think, I don't know what floor that's on. Is that going to be accessible stock for everyone? I don't know. Is it up by your office stock? Okay. I'm going to be up there quite often. I don't know if you can have a separate chair for me up there. So, but anyway, if you can't get excited about this, I mean, this is going to be amazing. I've been here for 16 years, seen a lot of growth in this university. On campus as well as in our facilities. For women's golf, we have amazing facilities, from the Jeff Hendricks indoor facility we have out at Champions Run to our new facility we have at the Grove. This right here is just going to set us apart in a lot of different ways with the weight room addition and the training room, having the nutrition center for all athletes. I think it's just going to be amazing. So we're super excited for that, and I know all sports are going to really, this is going to improve our recruiting. I just had a recruit in this last weekend. She was from Georgia, and they already were speaking to me about this. So they had already seen the video online, and were already excited to ask when it's going to be done. So I was real happy to be able to tell them fall of '24. So thanks again for letting me speak on behalf of all the other sports. Go Blue.
Thank you, Chris. Next, it's my pleasure to introduce our head football coach, who will soon see his domain blossom right before his eyes as we build our new complex. Rick has just completed his 17th year. Boy, you're old. And as we all saw, he did it with an exclamation mark with that thrilling victory in the Hawaii Bowl. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you. I know you're glad you don't see 20 pages of notes. And I promise you I'm going to abide by the 5 B's of public speaking, which are be brief, baby, be brief. So you don't have to worry about me up here for a long time. But I would like to thank Dr. McPhee and Chris, Steve, and the Board of Trustees. I really appreciate what you did. Andy, told you a million times, I appreciate all your work and all your effort. Everybody out here that's contributed in some way, whether it's financially or just talking about it, we appreciate you and what you do, okay? So this is a great opportunity for Middle Tennessee and Middle Tennessee athletics. And I'm happy. College athletics has changed. College recruiting has changed. From high school kids, they want to see facilities now. With the NIL, with the transfer portal, all that, this is going to help in those areas. So this is, like everybody said, it's going to help football. It's going to help us tremendously, but it's also going to help everybody else. And I'm excited about the opportunity to show this to new people, new recruits, new players, athletes. But I'm more excited about, and I hope that it gets done before you guys leave, before football players leave, before basketball, baseball, whoever leaves. I hope it gets done where the athletes that are here now, that some of them will be able to get to experience it, because they've gone so long without, and now they'll have an opportunity to go with, and I think they deserve it. The athletes here today, they're the ones that deserve it, okay? The ones on the outside, the new ones coming in, they're going to reap the benefits. But the ones that are here now at every sport, they're the ones that deserve this, and I'm happy and proud for them that they get this opportunity. So, again, I'm just excited about it. It's a game changer for football. It's a game changer for every sport here on this campus, and it's the future's going to be extremely bright now with what we've got, because, like I said, we've gone for so long without, and now we'll go with. It's going to impact every sport, every athlete on this campus. So thank you again. Thank you for everybody, your contribution, your effort, your work, and what you've done to make this thing a reality. Thank you.
Thank you, Stock. As we begin to conclude this afternoon, I think we have some special guests coming in the side door here, and it would be only appropriate that as we get ready to go out for groundbreaking, that we get into a little bit of fight song, Blue Raider style. We'll let our pep band get organized here. Thank you. You're welcome. The floor is yours. Thank you, Band of Blue. Great job. Thank you so much for being here. All right, folks, we're going to work our way outside for the groundbreaking. Don't forget you have refreshments here. And by all means, we want to see every one of you in Murphy Center tonight, 6 o'clock, as the 23rd ranked Blue Raiders take on FAU.
Ladies and gentlemen, of all members of our reserve party, trustees, head coaches, administration, we do need you to go outside to the shuttles and the groundbreaking. This will be all members of our board of trustees, all members who presented today's What's that? Okay. Let's get the president. Hold on. No, sir, you did. John. What's that? Okay, hold on. Three in a row. That's give my shot. Mike Sparks is here, ladies and gentlemen. Like you call it. 1, 2, 3. Get it. Eddie, where's my dad? Curve just a little bit. Right here. I got another 100. Coach, we're going to have
Everybody, we're a little heavy on this side. We get the people in the back to shift over here.
So let's get
two or three people.
You three, you were representing Spartans over there. Mike, come on, Mike. Yeah, get him. Where's Chairman Swift? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. We have one more coming? All right, Andy. Lightning. Lightning. Get you on the end right there. Right next to Bill Wade. All right. Watch the lightning. I need you to watch Bill very closely. All right. Andy, yours.
Everyone that's behind somebody, make sure you find that window. I don't want to get yelled at. Find it on your face so I can see you clearly. Very important, all right? We're going to do two different photos. I want everybody holding a shovel, stick the shovel in the pile of dirt. All right. And then everybody's going to look at me, keep the shovel in the dirt, all right? Shovel in the dirt. Shovel in the dirt. All right. Everyone, on the count of 3, don't move the shovels, all right? Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, now, when I count to 3, use your shovel, dump the dirt. We're going to do a bunch right in a row. Everybody ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That'll work. Thanks, everybody. Hey, we didn't finish any foundations. Just move the dirt. Everybody keep moving.